Hi Year 12, we're back with the third video here for AM5, modelling nonlinear relationships, and we are looking today at cubic functions, right? So this is x to the power of 3. X to the power of 2 is a quadratic, x to the power of 3 is a cubic, and cubics have this sort of a shape here. So the very basic one, y equals x to the power of 3. We could use a graphing program like Desmos or something to do this, but take my word for it, it looks something like this, a little bit like a quadratic, a bit steeper actually, in general sense, although it's hard. Oh, I don't love that too much, I'm going to redraw that. But it looks, yeah, something like this. Right, well, that's my x-axis, that's the y-axis. That it generally increases from left to right, mostly, with a flattish sort of spot here in the middle. Yep, that's the basic form of a cubic. If I have a negative, right, imagine that I flip that upside down again. What I get this time is something that looks like this. That should be a bit more symmetrical than that. I should have rotational symmetry there. Okay, I'm not at all convinced that has rotational symmetry. You can see it's important to use a pencil when you're doing these because there's every chance you will be dissatisfied with your sketch and you'll need to do it again. Right? You can't use a ruler to sketch these, they're not straight lines. The graph of y equals x cubed is always increasing. How do you like that? That makes sense? Right? Always going up from left to right, and negative x cubed is always decreasing. Now, x cubed plus 3, I just take the x cubed, lift it up by 3 units. Alright, so I get this. There's my 3, the y-axis, the x-axis. X cubed minus 2, right, again, I just take the graph, drop it down 2 units. Right, like this. And here, so there's my negative 2 there, the x and the y-axis. The graph equals y. The graph of y equals x cubed plus c moves the graph up c units. Very similar to quadratics if I put a coefficient other than 1 in front of this. Right? In fact, if my coefficient is greater than 1, then I will make it steeper and narrower. So it will rise even faster and fall even faster. Right? 4x cubed, something more like that. Half x cubed, something more like that. Good. Right. Don't forget to label your axes, x and y. They've already got arrows. That's good. So y equals ax cubed plus c. Graph changes widths or steepnesses. Number larger than 1 will be steeper and narrower. Fraction, wider and less steep. All good? Righto. That's it for cubics. Mostly what you need to be able to do with these is simply to recognize the shape and maybe to sketch them with small adjustments like this. Rightio, I'll see you in class.